started the week off the bat, like talking about those kind of days you are happy to be holding AMC stock. But this is just the beginning, guys. All right, this is just the beginning of the week. I'm talking about beginning of the week, but we have a long way to go before we actually go to where we want to go. Talking about Dandy's land, if you know what I mean. Well, guys, there is something that a lot of people are not even talking about when it comes to AMC due diligence, and it's something I think it's not. It's kind of a big deal. It is a big deal, okay? It's a big deal because it is considered, according to my personal opinion, another huge catalyst that will give us another upper hand, the ultimate upper hand when it comes to getting the victory over this fight against the hedges, all right? So there is a new rule. Not a new rule, but there is a rule, the NSCC 002-2021. All right, this is a rule that I already mentioned on my videos last week as well. And it's a rule that is, the purpose of this rule is to increase supplement liquidity deposits in regards to the members of the clearing house. All right, and this is really targeting hedges highly overextended in short positions, because these guys, the clearinghouse working with the DTCC and the SEC, they know that some of the members, like Citadel, for example, are way overextended. Like, they borrowed so much money to short AMC because when they did it back in January, they already knew it was a home run. Like, it was a no-brainer for them. But, well, guess what? They fell and they faced apes. They were used to bears, they were used to bulls, but right now they face apes, which is a new breed in the stock market. Another billionaire called us bullies the other day, which I like, all right? So this is really a huge milestone in case this rule needs to be approved. So we know that this rule is going to be revisited in June 21st, but we had a new tweet this morning. Actually, this guy seems to be an insider, or at least having some kind of inside information that I don't, right? Okay, and he's saying SEC is set to approve 002 on June 21st. It is an automated margin call system from a risk management point of view. The NSCC could request a margin call on hedge funds if they see they are over leveraged, which we all know they are. It aims to eliminate the human interface, which is causing of a bias. So this is kind of a summary, a light summary in simple language of what is happening with this rule. Pretty much that, guys, the hedges have been trying to, using a dirty trick in order to give a false impression to systems on clearinghouses and stock exchanges that they are not that much overextended, and they use that doing options activity. Well, guess what? This new rule is aiming to assess those on a daily basis and see if they are overextended. Well, they'll have to deposit an additional money. They'll have to make a supplemental liquidity deposit, not to get margin calls. But it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult because the share price is already going high. It's just the beginning. I know we were all the way up to 70, but even at these prices, man, they were shooting for AMC to be at a cent. Not even $1, a cent. So we are 57 times that amount. Well, it's already hurting them that much, okay? So think about when you're gonna be around 80, 90, maybe not even $100. They're gonna be crushed, all right? So this new rule is aimed to put the hedges back on the wall, because once they get there, and we know they're gonna get there, there is no way out but to get margin calls. And when they get margin calls, the next step, they start buying back. They start covering those shorts. And that's where we get to Tandy land. Right? So something to really keep in mind, something to really monitor closely. And June 21st is the next milestone when the SEC is going to revisit this. But guys, this is something huge that we shouldn't neglect. We shouldn't take low, because it is a big risk for the hedges, which is a good for us.